Hey everybody, welcome to the game plan. My name is Lorenzo. If you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. I would appreciate it. Today we're doing Random Reactions, episode 11. So let's check it out and see what we got for today.
Tesla, take me somewhere I've never been before. Oh shit, where's it going?
This ought to be interesting.
Let's see where it takes us. Turning right. Let's see.
Well, that's good.
Wonder where it's gonna take us. Like how? It has to be just places we've never been in. Like I wonder where it's
Headed toward Mooresville.
Yeah. I've been to Mooresville. Where it's going?
Take us somewhere. Take us somewhere where we've never been.
Been to most of them, though. Just about any eating restaurant around here.
Says we're pulling in.
Oh. I guess you've never been there before.
Me? Screw you.
Tesla's trying to.
Tesla,
That's
take me
hilarious.
somewhere I've never been before.
I had a teacher in the second grade who came in, this Irish woman who said, you know, whenever I want something, I pray to the Virgin Mary and I ask her for it and I say I'll do something in return and I get whatever I want. Like that. I'm sitting at the back of the class going, good deal, you know, and so I went home. I said a prayer. I asked for a bike. My father couldn't afford a bike. All my friends had bikes. And I asked for a Mustang bike, you know, with the, you know, at that time they had the big bike was the Mustang bike with the big handlebars and the banana seat, you know. And I asked for that, said I'd say the rosary every night. And 2 weeks later, I walk into my apartment and my whole family's standing around gawking at me with big smiles on their faces. I didn't even notice. I walked in my bedroom. Brother comes in, says, didn't you see what's in the living room? It was a brand new Mustang bike, banana seat, big handlebars. 2 weeks later, I won in a raffle that I didn't enter. And it was a friend of mine who walked into a store and put my name down. You know, without me even knowing it. So I've been operating my life like that ever since.
That's
I had a teacher in the
crazy.
second grade who
Oh my God. Well, hi. Are you lost? Yeah. Where's your mom?
Man, that's crazy.
She left.
Yeah.
Do you know her name?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Henrietta.
What's her name?
Henrietta.
Do you know her last name?
Yeah.
What's her last?
Walker.
What? Do you know your name?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Jackson.
What's your last name?
Walker.
Oh, okay. Do you need a ride?
Yeah.
You're sure your mom's not? She's not gonna be mad if I take you?
No, she's not gonna be mad. She's gone.
She left you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, come on and get in. I'll take you. Do you need help?
He has her phone? Is that her phone?
Thank you, Uber.
Oh my God. Well, hi.
Uber. He said thank you, Uber.
How much are you making? I'm making $150,000 a year.
I'm bringing her to court today to try to increase my child support. We have 2 kids together. She makes quite a bit of money. I'm a school teacher. I only make $50,000. And I mean, I just need a little help. She helps everybody else, but she doesn't help the kids like she should.
How much money are you getting right now from her?
$450. And I feel like I don't know how she finessed the system like that. I may need to look into that too.
You so mad that you broke.
the PP.
Ooh, ma'am, don't do that. Don't do that. I didn't tell him to be a little teacher. That was on him. First off, don't call him a little teacher. That's not nice. Look,
Hella
I
disrespectful.
am just trying to make a living. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have different paths. He chose to be a teacher. I chose to be a real estate agent. And he a broke little
Real estate agent. Come on. That's... I give props to all teachers out there. It's not easy being a teacher because you have to know what you're teaching, first of all. And second of all, you have to deal with a lot of other people that have different personalities, and it's a battle every single day dealing with people you're trying to teach. They don't get paid enough.
teacher. You said I make about $150,000. Did you say that?
I did say that. Your Honor.
Right.
I did,
You did say that. Based on her income, that brings her child support obligation to $2,300 per month. How much are you making?
I'm making $150,000. We're gonna pour it in here, you know, do a little dance while you in.
Close.
What?
You gonna put the whole thing in there?
That's just gonna blow up.
All
Wait, what did she put in there?
And if you want, you can do a little dance.
Back up.
Dude, that's just gonna blow up.
So we're gonna pour it in here, you know.
If you cut any hole between any 2 points on Earth, it's a 90-minute trip.
Whoa. Oh. Wait
Wait,
a
what?
minute. First, we were going the diameter of the Earth.
Yes.
Okay, and that's from point to point on opposite sides.
Opposite sides.
But if we go up this circle and then I cut a hole,
Yeah. You're not going through the center.
I'm just going straight across.
Straight across.
But it's a much shorter distance.
Yes, it is.
Why would it take the same amount of time?
You're not falling towards the center of the Earth.
So the gravitational difference?
Yes. The force accelerating you is less.
Get out!
And it's less by exactly the right amount to cancel how much shorter the distance is.
Come on. You stop it right now.
Wait, what? I'm gonna have to do it.
Ain't gravitational physics fun?
That is amazing.
If you cut
I'm gonna have to play that
any
again.
hole-
What's up? I said, what's up? I said, what's up?
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, thanks, bro. Hell yeah.
I was like, dog, you looking? I was talking.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Good?
He's trying to take pictures of his bike.
Hell yeah.
Trying to take pictures of that bike he's gonna steal later.
Like when I was 13, me and my buddy Jaime went walking to a 7-Eleven gas station to get some ice cream. It was summer, it was hot. And I remember it so vividly. It was the last one. And I was about to grab it, but my buddy Jaime's long ass fingers just got to it before I could. Right when he gripped it, and I'll never forget the sound of this man's voice and the fear that his voice put in my heart because he wanted us to hear him. This man, this cashier, he said to the woman cashier, he goes, "Watch this, Brenda. That motherfucker's gonna grab that ice cream and put it right in his fucking pocket." I knew he was talking about us, man. I got scared. I froze. My buddy Jaime let go of the ice cream. He's like, "You don't have any right to talk to us like that." He's like, "You may not know this from looking at me, but I'm a hardworking kid. I earn my money. And I don't have to steal. I take a lot of pride in the fact that I work for the money to buy these snacks whenever I want them." And all the adults in the store start listening to the story, and they start cheering on Jaime. They're like, "Hell yeah, tell his ass, kid. Tell him." So all the attention is on Jaime. I grabbed that ice cream. I put it right in my pocket. Like when I was 13.
Seeking child support and back pay from this man.
Okay, just straightforward. That's what I like. Just get right into it. How old is the child?
The child is now 3 years old.
3 years old.
And I have not received any child support.
In 3 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Sir, is there a reason you haven't given her any child support in the past 3 years?
Yes, ma'am, there is.
What is that?
We've been discussing the paternity obligation.
Okay.
Under the circumstances, you know, I don't think I was the only person having a fling with Rocky at the time that you know, she and I had that time together. And,
Excuse me? Are you implying something?
Well, what I'm trying to say is that I understand that you may have been seeing some other people in addition to me. And the reason that I haven't provided
Well, those are rumors.
I understand
First of
that.
all.
I understand that.
Second
But
of
you
all.
haven't complied with my request for DNA test either, and that's my key. Is that if I have an obligation, I like to make sure it is my obligation, and not the obligation of some other father.
I'm seeking child support and back pay from this man.
Okay.
She
How
declined
much
it.
money do you make?
She declined it. What does that tell you? Here's another one. Karen gets humbled in court.
$180K a year.
$180K a year.
Yes.
How much of that $180,000 are you
180K, probably doing. Never mind.
giving dad?
They love their mother dearly because I'm there for them. What memories are you making with them? Do they
Okay,
tell you
hold
how
on,
they
hold
act
on.
at the
Let me-
park?
hold on.
They love the park.
Here's the memory we're getting ready to make because I made my ruling. You have capped out, according to Texas guidelines, your gross is $9,200 a month. Child support is set at $2,300. You're gonna do a reimbursement to Medicaid for $276, making your monthly $576.
That's how much you gotta pay.
No, that's how much you gotta pay. The children live with him.
Thank you.
I don't see the celebration.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. What happened to the celebration? Because you're the one that's paying that $2,576. The children live with him. He should not pay you anything. Did you have any questions about that number?
Game over.
Your Honor.
How much money?
Hey, babe. I've been thinking a lot here lately, and I honestly think we should start using the back door. Why?
I don't know. It just seems like the most, I don't know, the best way to do it.
How is that the best way? What do you mean?
It definitely is the best way. It's
You
just
don't
more
like the front
convenient.
door?
I'm fine with it, but
It's fine.
it's more convenient.
How?
The back door's wider.
I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what you want.
It's more of an open area. Like, I just think that, honestly, I think we should start using it every time. I think we should stop going through the front.
Really?
Completely.
Maybe we should just not use the door at all.
We have to get out of the house. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, you did not. You didn't. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Hey, sir. You know why I pulled you over tonight?
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea. Hey, I got a big favor to ask you. You mind if I step out of the car for a minute?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, thanks.
This has to be staged.
Let's step back here.
Okay.
So you saw the lady in the passenger seat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's my wife, and the lady in the back seat. Did you see her?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though: are you married?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right. Here you go. So that's the mother-in-law in the back, right? Those two got in a huge fight this morning, and the mother-in-law insisted we take her home right away. So that's what I'm trying to do: get her home. I'm worried they're going to make up, and then, she's going to live with us another 6 months, right? So I got to get her home before those two make up, okay?
All right, so I'm going to give you a full police escort. Okay. I'm going to turn on the sirens, keep the lights on. By the glory of God, we will get you there. Now get in the car. Yep.
Here you go.
Hey, sir, you know why I pulled you over?
I can read.
That's amazing. I didn't know that about you.
This is hilarious.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck that mean? Make magic or something?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not a musician. I make music. I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music, I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever the fuck you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said. I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby, I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think.
Ghetto. It's ghetto thinking.
So you think. I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician. And I think you are a musician.
No, baby, I do music.
So you just really quick, for the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So in other words, you're a musician.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
She's horrible.
You can't read.
I'm sorry. I never learned. I don't mean to be a bother.
I mean, I've never met an adult who can't read.
See what other people's reactions.
So early, I went to work. I never learned to read.
Taylor, there's almond, there's banana, there's caramel, there's chocolate and cinnamon. There's also honey. That sounds really good. I love the toasted marshmallow. Or chocolate's like the go-to for me.
Hey, we've got a lot of customers. Do you want to just put it in order?
Yeah, we're not in no hurry, by the way. Yeah.
I'm so sorry to be a bother.
Don't worry about it. My grandfather, he's a coal miner. He has trouble reading. He's great at math, but Papa, he can't really read that much.
I'll help you out.
They have almond, amaretto, banana, butterscotch, caramel pecan.
There's still hope in humanity.
I see you got an anti-DEI shirt on, so this is about to get good. I personally believe in DEI. I think that actually helps with creating inclusivity within PWIs and predominantly white institutions.
I would say DEI stands for didn't earn it, but that's a separate issue.
Ooh, didn't earn it. You been working on that? Type. Yes, a lot of people think that.
I don't know what DEI looks like on this campus. So yeah, so I can't speak to that. Do you think people should be hired based on their race or their competency?
I don't think that. I think they should be race.
Which one?
My fault. Sorry. My fault. I think that they should be hired based on their competency, not their race.
We totally agree, right?
Okay.
So what DEI does in practice, not in theory, is it focuses on race more than competency. And
Okay.
That is our concern.
Okay.
And so what I want, and you seem, very passionate about a lot of things, and you obviously have skills. For your life, I want you always to be judged on the content of your character, not the color of your skin. Where DEI says, no, we're actually going to care more about skin color than competency. And so what we want is an America based on merit, America based on how hard you work, an America based on what you bring to the table, not just what you look like.
I see you got an anti-DEI shirt on.
I'm not paying today.
What do you mean?
Wait.
I'm not paying today.
What do you mean you're not paying for your nails?
I don't pay for my nails.
Is somebody here to help you pay for your nails?
No one's here to pay for my nails.
Okay, then how are you going to get this service paid?
Well, men pay for my nails.
Oh, the men usually pay for your nails?
Yeah.
Okay, is your man here?
No, I don't have a man right now.
Who's going to pay for your nails? I don't get it.
I mean,
Wait, I don't get it. What? You're gonna come in here, you're in the middle of getting your nails done, and you're gonna tell me, yeah, I'm not paying for this? People be stupid. She has to be trolling.
I thought you were gonna pay for my nails.
Why would I pay for your nails?
Because you're a man.
But I'm not your man. I'm your nail tech.
You're not a man?
No, I'm a man, but I'm not your man, so don't get that twisted. I'm a man, but I'm a nail tech. Like, I'm not your man to pay for your nails. It doesn't work like that, man.
But look at who I am. Don't you see who I am?
What are you talking about? I mean, you're alright. You ain't all that.
I'm hood commodity. In the hood, I'm where it's at.
You're a hot commodity in your hood?
Yes, I
So
am.
who's paying for your nails? I don't get it. What's that has to do with your nails getting paid right now?
Look, you should be able to swing it this time.
Bitch, I'm not swinging nothing. You pay for your nails.
I'm not paying today.
What do you mean you're not?
That has to be paid. Come on.
There's a man in New Orleans. His name is Uncle Bob. He came into an apartment one day. He busted in the door, guns drawn. He saw nobody. He saw legs on the floor. It was my legs. He saw blood everywhere. A bunch of police hopped over me. He refused to do so. He said EMS tried twice and they told him, there's nothing. He refused to let that die. He brought me to the hospital himself. He refused to wait. He kicked in the doors. He said, you get whatever you got to do and you make sure this child make it. That day, Uncle Bob was a homicide detective. He was off on detail. He just heard the call and came. I saw him the other day. I said, Uncle Bob, let me help you in any kind of way. This man has 2 amputated legs. He refused to stop. He's not in a wheelchair. He's walking. You know what he asked for? A job. There's a man in New Orleans. Wow. His name is Uncle Bob.
I heard Lil Wayne has told this story quite a few times in interviews, and it's crazy. That's why he has a whole different perspective on police officers. No matter what you think, there's people out there that say, all police officers are evil or bad or criminals or whatever you want to say in such a negative way. But when you come across those officers that really make an impact or a difference in your own personal life, then it makes you think like, oh shit, okay, it's not just, all cops. It could, there's good cops out there and the right ones out there to help save your life at some point if you need it.
Make eye contact with me, please, like a man.
Wow.
People who
Wait, so you acknowledge
people who
that I'm a
have-
man? I thought that you're like this trans activist.
I am a man, and you are a man, and
Well,
you'll look me in the eye like a
don't-
man.
I could see that you're a struggling individual. I do have to ask a question, though. What is a woman?
I did not ask about that. I'm not a woman. I don't care. I wouldn't know. I'm asking you about
I got
trans
it, but
men.
what is a woman?
This is your
Okay,
gotcha point.
better question.
You are
What
moving
is a man?
the flag post.
What is a man?
I already am a man. You sit like a queer.
Do you have a raccoon tail, by the way? Was that what I saw?
Make eye contact with me, please, like a man.
That's hilarious. All right, everybody, that was it for today's episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below on any of the videos that you saw today. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Peace out, everybody.